YouTube, welcome to my cooking channel, Cooking with Vicky. Today I am going to be cooking pork chops. I have two different ways that I make pork chops. I either fry it or I use my Nuwave oven, or I used to use it in the oven, but ever since I purchased the Nuwave oven, that was the best. This is the best thing that I've ever purchased. It's amazing, and I love how my pork chops come out. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, as you can see, I have my pork chops. These are thin pork chops. These are very thin. Okay, I have a couple of pieces here. The first thing I like to do is use vinegar. Okay, so now I'm going to add vinegar, because this is what I use to clean meats. You can use lemon, lime if you want as well, but this is what I like to do. So I put the vinegar in, and I'm going to add some water. You can add any seasoning that you like, okay? With my pork chops, I like to add the seasoning that you see here. And I'm speed this up and start seasoning the meat, and I will talk to you guys in a minute. Different seasoning inside this. My favorite thing that I love to use is using Italian dressing. I love to add Italian dressing to all my meats and to all my fish. So I put a generous amount in there. And what I like to do is I spread it. Now I am going to put this in the fridge for about 30 minutes so that it can marinate. Okay, I like to let it sit for about 30 minutes. Use a freezer Ziploc bag, plastic bag, and I put all the meat inside of the Ziploc bag, okay? And I put it in there. This way I will let it sit in the fridge for 30 minutes before I cook it. So, I am going to chop up these peppers meanwhile. All ones that I chopped up, I'm going to add to this bowl right here. So, chop these up. It doesn't have to be diced or anything, no particular order. Just, just slice them up real good like that. Let me just add these peppers. I'm going to mix it in here, as a matter of fact. I'm going to mix it all inside of this. I want it to marinate with the peppers, with the flavors of the peppers inside as well. Okay? So let it marinate. Like so. Your hands dirty, mix it inside all together, mix it all up just like that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna add a little bit more Italian dressing in there. Just add a little. Yeah, I love adding Italian dressing. It does something to the food. OMG, so good. Mix it up, get your hands dirty just like so, all together. We're going to let this sit in the fridge for 30 minutes, okay? Before cooking. Okay? So it's been 30 minutes, so I'm plugging in my Nuwave oven. And let me just take the top off for now. So I like to use a little bit of Reynolds wrap. You do not have to do this, but I just do it because it's just my way of doing things. So basically, I'm taking this out the fridge. And it's been marinating for 30 minutes. And I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil on top, just a little bit. I like to add a little olive oil. You could add Pam if you want. I like to add a little something. And I'm going to spread that a little bit. So now I'm going to grab a fork and add it right on top. So I'm gonna cook 3 at a time. Okay, so these are the chops. This is, add it right there. And I'm going to put another one right here, as you can see. Now I have some peppers here that I'm going to put on top to cook on top of it. I like to do that. Like, oh, I love doing that. It gives it this flavor. Add it just like so. Boom. That's it. So I think I need to add some light. It's a little dark. I think that's better. A little light. Okay, good. Now, I added the peppers and the pork chops, and I'm going to put this on top. Oops. As you can see, I'm just going to press about 10. Clear is clear, so it's 1, 2. I press number 10 and start, and it starts to cook. It starts to do what it do. So we will check in about 10 minutes, 10 seconds, 10 minutes, and from there I will turn it around on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to turn it around. Get them nice and browned in. Okay. Now I want to add a little bit more olive oil on top. I like to do that. Extra virgin olive oil on top, just a little bit. Just like that. And I will put the lid on and push clear. I'm gonna clear it to 10, just 10 minutes and start. And that's it, that easy. And it will, and this is it right here. This is how it's looking when it's cooking. I love this Nuwave oven. It's amazing. It really helps with cooking. It cooks really fast and it's delicious. So stay tuned for that. Show you guys what it's looking like. Looks good, but I like to have it a little darker. So I like it darker. So I'm going to put it for an additional 5 more minutes. Okay. Okay, so it's ready. This is what it looks like. I will remove these chops. Okay, this is what it looks like. It's it cooks really fast. This is what it looks like. Very yummy. I like to put the peppers on top. Voila! This is what it looks like. This is peppered. You could have it with mashed potatoes, white rice, yellow rice, beans and rice, with vegetables, whatever you want. But this is basically how I make my pork chops. I call it peppered pork chops, and it's that simple using the Nuwave oven. If you do not have a Nuwave oven, I suggest that you get it, because it cooks really fast and it tastes delicious. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.